Okay. All right. Shall we continue? I guess. Woo. You ever wake up one day, put on your father's clothes, go into a nightmare version of yourself, and your nightmare version of yourself lights on fire? And then you defeat your inner self, and then some weird demon monster talks to you in a language you couldn't even understand? No? Just me? just Clive? He was just standing right there the whole time. Yep.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill.
Well, let me tell you.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Oh, dingus.
No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Because I was the hooded man. Sort of. So if we get other icons, does the blight etch away and then we see all of them there on the mural? I don't know.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself.
Indeed.
I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Boy, gotta keep it anime though. He can't just go talk to his brother or anything like that and be like, "Hey, I'm alive," or something. Titan. What are you mad about besides just being mad? Yeah, definitely a meanwhile at the Fortress of Doom.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
Is that Benedicta's head in the box, maybe?
Find out where he...
Hang on. We gotta find... Oh, it doesn't say Benedicta. Didn't mean to interrupt Hugo's yelling, but it would have been something if it had Benedicta's bubble right here. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Big mad, big man angry. Because obviously all of her can't be in this coffer. Also, would Sid send just Benedicta's head in a box? How Game of Thrones we get in here? Is it just like a necklace or something, or her outfit maybe? Really good cinematography. Damn.
Benedicta.
Okay, it wasn't gonna go super rated R then. But Sid cared for her, and they were a thing way back before. You how many hours in? Welcome to tutorials. Damn. That was something. So, Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via abilities tab in the main menu. And limit break, aka demi summon, I guess, or whatever it is. It's been in other games too. Saw a thread about this. Just more and more of the discourse about how, like, not my Final Fantasy or whatever crap, and there's so many things are just like other Final Fantasies in this game. So the like melding of not going full primal summon has been a thing in at least 2 other games, where even going back to the Pixel era. So the limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's health bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime. That's what it's called in this game. Yeah, demi-prime, semi-prime, quasi-summon, whatever the hell. So you can semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing down L3 and R3 when this gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed and gradual HP regeneration and guard-breaking strikes.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Damn. All right. So... Oh, they're... Okay. They're middle abilities. So limit break. We can upgrade it for 1,000. Upgrade adds a second limit break gauge. And mastery adds a third. Oh, we can upgrade and then master. Oh. We've got Will of the Wikes. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Is this a default ability? Doesn't have a keybind, so it has to be an ability you can put on your bar because you only can put 2. And then ignition. Yep, attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back, can be used in midair. Damn. Well, we'll try... What's the upgrade do? Upgrade is increases fireball count, enhancing potency while nullifying up to 4 attacks. And then we got to get the limit break upgrade, right? And then mastery is 200. Ooh. So then, whoops. So we can try to take off Cyclone. Just have like a neutral game one. Cyclone is really good though. It feels quite good. We also got some necklaces. This is Rook's Gambit by 10% increased damage and Wicked Wheel by 10%. We have to get to a smithy to actually make the weapon though. What? It's going to be 170 though. Boss weapon coming in, 5 attack and 5 will damage higher. So we'll try that. Will of the Wikes. The heck is a Wikes? It's fire though, instead of wisps. Yeah, I wonder what the cooldown is. That's the one thing missing from this menu is the cooldown. Because there's things that affect the cooldown, but none of these things say what the cooldown actually is. For whatever reason. Give me a save real quick after all that. All right, we continue onward. Oh, I mean, what was in the box was just, I would assume, a severed head. Now, that sounds kind of dark for Sid. Or maybe that tells us something about Sid. That he beheaded and sent the head to Hugo on purpose? Kind of feels like that's a one-way street with that kind of a person. Yes, Torgal?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Well, I'm holding forward. I am indeed holding forward. Oh no. No. Are the imps here? Oh. A fucking course.
What happened here?
Of course.
You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Oh!
Remember our orders? wars, no survivors.
For you or me? Hey.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Hey.
It's over.
Blech.
My wounds, boy.
Anyone else? Oh, we're just constant combat now. Lady Hannah's gonna be dead, isn't she? Probably.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll
Here,
die.
that's for you. Let me try something. If I just stand here,
Kill all the ducal dogs. Ducal dogs? We're innocent people.
they fly too high above me, so I couldn't get the AoE damage from my shield at the same time.
Don't let them get away.
No. Probably get the parry there.
Not this time.
There's a lot coming. Oh, it's just baiting me to limit break, huh? Most likely, yes. Hey.
There, boy.
Little baby dragons.
Stay down.
Oh, you can charge during that. I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Put them all to the sword. Bearer or no.
Yeah, this is baiting me to limit break for sure.
Keep your distance, boy.
See ya.
It's over.
Couldn't control the camera right there. I was holding down. All right. Is that like a cannonball got blasted through? What the hell? Oh, no.
All must burn. The bearers and those who
Is
shelter
chunky
them.
boy.
By Empress Annabella's command.
Oh, okay, of course.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Cause she's a bitch.
I know. It can wait.
What the hell was that? Get down here, boy. Oh. Didn't really add that much damage. Get down. Flap. Ah, shit. Let's try to get too cheeky with it. There we go. Having the wisp shield up at the same time during all this, though, and a tornado going. Oh, I got hit by one of those. Oh shit! No, I immediately get that dodge, of course. Damn it! There we go. I was trying to get the a parry on that heavy swing, but was off a few frames clearly. Uh-oh. Am I still live? I am not still live. One moment. Still recording.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Yeah.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Too late! Gav! Clive! Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
Yeah, I wonder who told people.
My mother always did despise bearers.
Or just, yeah.
The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Obviously, evil character is obviously evil, hiding behind a box and then monologuing to themselves. Of course. Oh, we're locked right now. We can't go anywhere. We have to go back to the hideaway. Sure, that might as well happen. I mean, it's just the trope of evil. His name was just suspicious character. Yep. Of course it was. All right. You press onward then? Or backwards or forwards or sideways, righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
But first...
Look what the curl dragged in.
So
if you're
rude.
gonna buy something, be quick about it.
If you're cut up by something, you know what? I probably won't even get anything here until after...
You're rubbing me blind, you
After
know.
we talk.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
So yeah, does the stuff sell differently here then? I still feel, weren't these 700? Maybe they weren't. I don't... I have to go back and look.
You got that much. You got out else?
I had to go back and look in the my old recording when I was first getting them.
Finished, are you?
Yeah, can I make the sword? I want to see what the sword looks like.
Make it quick.
Make it quick.
What's that for you, dear?
Oh, can I not make it? Probably have to do the story and then it'll unlock. Yeah. I imagine that's gonna happen. So we talk to Sid and then it'll be like, blah, blah, new patterns unlocked, new items at the store, blah, 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 blah.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
Oh, wow. Actually has dialogue about the story. All right. I'm going to walk into a cutscene real quick here. Hi, Jill.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
I want to walk through the door. There we go.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. bearers or beggars. Most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
Hold on, Sid. Oh, really? I was half expecting it to have different blobs about... Okay. Never mind then.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
What is that like right before commercial break face? Oh, okay. Never mind. I should leave my controller right there. Oriflamme, the Holy Empire of Sambrake. Council of Elders, White Worm Lair, all the things.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Meeting new characters, I take it. This is the Bahamut Kingdom.
Your radiance?
I assume.
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, we swear to see our people starve.
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without?
Yeah,
but
it's so weird.
Setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbrek is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
Hold on. There's a lot of people, a lot of things going on here. Okay. So, we are in Oriflamme, capital of the Holy Empire of Sanbrek. I swore this was pronounced by a different character earlier on in the game as Sanbreke. Maybe that was... I don't know. Don't remember. But it's just Sanbrek, which is, I think, less interesting. But located in the northeastern storm on a peninsula that dominates... Is it Olefest? Maybe? Olefest Bay? And is home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Head. All the Empire's major institutions are located here, including White Worm Castle, seat of the Holy Emperor, a meeting place of the Cardinals. So this is Sylvester Lesage, Emperor of the Holy Empire of Sanbrek, who won his throne at least partly by virtue of his son, Dion, having awakened as the dominant of Bahamut. So the Holy Empire, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches. Yes. So in the year 860, at Emperor Sylvester's behest, the cardinals agreed upon a plan to liberate Rosaria from the marauding forces of the Iron Kingdom, after which the duchy had little choice but to bend the knee and become an imperial province. Oh. Okay. More or less serfdom, I suppose. The Council of Elders, these dinguses, advisors to the Holy Emperor of Sanbrek, the highest body of government in the empire. The council consists of 5 cardinals of the Gregorian Church, because her name is Grieger, so Gregorian instead of Gregorian, who are intended to rule in the emperor's stead. The emperor, meanwhile, is expected to serve as a constitutional monarch, and there is little to prevent one who wishes to impose their will upon the council from playing a more autocratic role. Okay. What is the Crystalline Dominion? A tiny independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash. Oh, there's different continents now. Okay. Its capital, Twinside, is built on the tiny Isles of Ark, from which its mother crystal, Drake's Tail, rises. So Ash, or is Ash the island? Ash would be the island. Okay. The lack of a dominant has seen the Dominion become the subject of constant maneuvering over the years, both political and military. And it was only through the recent convening of a council of all the nations that a non-aggression treaty towards the neutral body was forged, and a tenuous stability among centuries-old rivals achieved. All right, we found the Final Fantasy equivalent of Sweden. The Battle of Belinus Tor. We saw this earlier in the game, at least a very short cutscene about it, which was the conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sanbrek and the Kingdom of Walud. Walud? That word always makes me want to pronounce it differently, but it's just like Walud. That's it. In the year 873, having lost vital territory to Sanbrequois forces 8 years earlier in the Battle of the Twin Realms, the Waluders launched an assault on the eponymous peak, looking to regain a foothold in the Imperial lands on the opposite side of the Strait of Altha. All these names and words mean almost so little. There's so many of them. Man, we haven't been back to the tomes in a while. I wonder how complete it is now. Probably still ridiculously empty. So both sides fielded their icons, and in the ensuing showdown between Odin and Bahamut, the entire Sanbrequois legion was lost, and the Waluders regained their outpost on Storm. Yeah, Odin is kind of strong. All right, there's a lot. There's so many characters and peoples and things and stuff and whatever. Stream's still live? We good? We still okay? Good. Whew, goodness. Okay. Now, if I absorb any of that and understand anything more, I don't know.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Okay, bye.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Okay. That was just so much extra just stuff shoved into my face.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Mmm.
Mad.
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand.
Interesting.
Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Kind of feels like we need a little more proof in the pudding here, but is that where this story is going? Damn.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
All right.
What have I got myself into?
Yep. New quest notices there to pop up.
A few potions for this.
New items. Yep. New crafting recipes. Yep. Called it. Okay.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
Just taking a quick breather, eh? Oh, I have to talk to you for the quest? Okay, well, what's up?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Yes.
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Lionheart tonic. Gradually fills the limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Only 500 each. Whatever.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Where'd you get these? Hmm?
Speaking of Oriflamme,
Yes.
I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, some at foul's brewing, and it entires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
All right. I was going there anyway. Well.
What's that for you, dear?
The flame tongue. Oh, it's actually quite a bit more. Oh, you actually use Stormcry? Oh, interesting. It layers on top. Huh. Yeah, so it's 15 more each. All right, well, sure, why not?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Obviously.
That it?
Yeah, okay. Look at this freaking sword. Good grief. I need to see it not in the sheath, but...
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Alright, what are these side quests going to be? How many are there? 2 of them. Are they side quests in here, or are they taking us out and then back in?
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Yeah.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Yes.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
All right.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
And what is the other side quest? It's in the bunks, which is the... like the infirmary down here.
No, 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 no. Oh, please, no.
Hello, Glenn. What did you lose? What do I go find for you? Is it right here, 25 feet away, and go pick it up and bring it back to you, or is it somewhere else?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
Get buggered.
Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine.
Fine.
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something.
All right.
If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now,
I'll find some more gravel for my voice too.
Trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Right.
I'm sure he doesn't.
So both of them are actually to go outside.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Chicken! Go talk to Otto first, real quick. Should we deliver any more soup?
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him.
Oh.
But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
All right.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion.
Wow.
Wars breed chaos.
That was good dialogue.
On the front lines.
Good.
And at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right.
That's
Anyone
right.
travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
I want.
That's good of you, but...
What?
Who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman.
The Vale?
You know what I mean?
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I want that bread that's in the... What is that? Oh. Alliant reports. What in the hell? So, Alliant reports are now available by viewing and speaking to Gaulte. Probably just Gaul. Gault? Yeah. At the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess hall. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available. So are these hunts, basically?
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you?
Oh my goodness.
Goat at your service.
Oh, it's goats, not
Service
gouts.
anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers.
Is your side quest teleport?
Willing volunteers.
Okay.
There's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, Just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Me?
Oh, this is the not voice section. I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out onto the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in.
I see it.
I owe him. And so I help him look after the ledgers as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And it sounds like someone out there needs our help. I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
What'd you say?
Are you willing? There's no sure way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny.
Quick look.
Quick look. So using Goat's Alliant reports to not only find new quests around Valistea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Right. So it's just... So these are not ones that we currently have. They are new ones. Interesting. So it's just a way to, but... Okay.
Think you can help?
Just another way to integrate side quests into areas that isn't from the hub town. Gotcha.
Good day. Or is it night?
Here's a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
New entries: the Continental Accord and the Founder.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Good grief. Sid is a new thing? Let's see. In his quest to create a world where bears and dominants can die on their own terms, he unearthed the shocking truth that the mother crystals were the cause of the all-consuming blight. He makes plans to see the mother's fall, that Valistea and her people might be saved. Yes. A bestiary. So we're still missing... Are these all icons at this top row, maybe? Missing 4 more. Definitely missing a good chunk. Definitely missing a good chunk. Anything more about... Well, the attendant to Margrace shows up again, but... Yeah, not until we interact with totally not dead Phoenix Reborn Joshua will we actually have some dialogue, I guess, or a pop-up or something. Okay. There's so much.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I cannot do that right now.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Alright, Gav, what's up, bud?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Did Clive just make a joke?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
just the three of us then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Yeah.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Man, Sid is like aggressively handsome. It's like almost assaultingly so. Depending on if that's the look of a man that you like, but like, come on. Oh, we can see side quests on the world map now. So yeah, the diamond ones are the ones we have, and the ones in the little bubbles we do not have. Nearby activities, nearby quests. Yeah, Lost Wing has all the things right now. Dang. Suppose we can go here. Some time to knock out. But I'm gonna do every side quest. That's.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Well, I'm not running all the way there from here.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the Vales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
This song. Part of this song sounded very Mass Effect-like for a moment there. From like the galaxy map. It had a bit of that jingle to it. Anyone else hear that or just me? Man, he lost a lot of crap.
More of the lost supplies.
Oh, I ran past one apparently. And whoosh. Oh, it moved when I ran. When he got faster. Clive. Yeah, this.
Much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter though.
It has a bit of the same.
Might as well ask around.
It's got a bit of that same Mass Effect, like the galaxy map sounder to it. Hello. You find any stuff on the ground that shouldn't be there?
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
I am not.
And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do.
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper.
Of
no
course.
idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Yep.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me.
I guess I'm running all the way to Lost Wing.
Been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
Oh, can we get a screenshot of the 4K grapes? Well, my game's not in 4K. I could put it on. Hold on. What if I put it on graphics real quick? It'll pull the game down to 30 FPS, so it's gonna look a little weird, but then... Pretty good grapes. Oh, and then go into photo mode. Oh, he's right though. I forgot where that was. Was it just like another button when you're on the menu? There it is. Photo mode. Give me like a really shallow shot. Hold on. Oh. They start to de-render. Not a fully extensive photo mode. Yeah, I can't get super close to them. Yeah, see? Because the camera, the free floating camera bubble won't get close enough. But as close as you can get before it goes blah, 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 blah. There you go. Oh, I gotta go back to so many buttons. Frame rate mode, please. Thank you. Ridiculous. I tried. Tried, Scrappy. I tried.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Still way off over there. I wish you could just like activate the sprint whenever.
Back, are you?
But you can't. You have to just keep holding it down.
Smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
Excuse me? Oh, there's the dog. Doo 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 doo. What you doing, pup?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already.
That dog model not as good as Torgal.
Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Isn't that right, boy? Torgal's head's like as big as Clive's entire chest.
But what'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Alright. Excuse me? Quentin's attendant, and this is Talk to Quentin. Hello, hello?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
Hello.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Sorry, I have an itch.
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work.
Hmm.
He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter. Yes, I know him.
I don't know. The Vandal, maybe?
And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
No, he's dead.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
All right.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
sun's setting fast.
Still 2 other side quests we could pick up here right now too. Any that want to go take us to some combat, perchance? Also, this one is like all the way down here.
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
You need some dirt. I'm pretty good at picking dirt. Did Torgal just teleport down here, by the way?
I want no trouble.
Nice ascot.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue.
Just hanged.
If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Oh, combat?
You need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter.
All right.
I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Okay, my man.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town.
Hey, I'm going there also.
Needs those grapes.
Even though I'm going back there now. Look at all these side quests above my head. No. I will not. There is another side quest in here now. My goodness. Are we playing an MMO light yet? We got fetch quests, we got combat quests, we got pick up and put down quests. We got walk and talk to someone else quests.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
Nice quaff.
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them.
Okay.
Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up.
Oh.
So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
With them? You have a word with them?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there.
Oh, they're right there.
Looks like.
In earshot. Okay. How many times do you think Clive pokes himself in the eye with his own hair? I know it looks cool from like a design standpoint, but if you actually had a hairstyle like this, where you had different little wisps of hair like in and out of your eyebrow and eyelashes and in one of like all over one of your, I'm pretty sure it would be miserable. Hello? You miserable lot.
Rivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Well. I'm assuming I don't need to have the quest tracked to go get something.
But how did the grocer know his...
Also, I have to go track the quest because this should be the tavern. Yeah.
Can I have another cup, Teddy?
May I get some bread and rocks, please?
You're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
Excuse me, do you know who I am?
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really
Sick.
all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting.
Okay.
Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
She also just undressed me with her. Did you see that? She undressed Clive with her eyes real hard.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
That doesn't seem very filling. But it's very medieval, that's for sure. All we need now is some slop stew. That would complete it. Some slop stew with the bread. And then wine to wash it down.
Brother, did you see? That bearer spoke to a master.
What manner of place is this?
We're just human beings? Well, I don't know if they're human beings. They're people? Human adjacent?
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Sup? While the loaf is slightly stale and the wine somewhat watered down, it will serve to fill an empty belly. Fair enough.
May we? Truly?
Fade to black. Not going to animate those eating frames.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
It's super dour, though, that's for sure.
And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
Quest complete! Every time. It gets me every time. Oh, man. I know it's just how the game is structured with every single quest, but it's just like this terrible, awful... These two slave bearers for how the hell long, right? Just under the boot of some dickhead lord draining their ether to cast, you know, fire spells and whatever the hell else. It's just sad and heartwarming, and you're just like, you can just have some food, my guys. And they're just thanking you, and the music is all quiet. And quest complete. It's just so sudden.
To us now, brother.
Oh man.
Nothing bad, I promise. Not ever again.
They're quite gaunt, aren't they? Also, might just be dirty. I'm going to chalk up to they're just dirty. Because we know that as bearers use more and more and more of their magics, and more of their ether is drained from them, they eventually petrify. So, that's fun. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Alright, let's keep knocking out some side quests for a little bit. We just had a pretty huge, like, hour-long story bit. I also don't want to press forward with the story, and then all of a sudden there's even more side quests, right? Got to keep them down, keep them sorted. So let's go do these things. Yeah.